as well as being two public figures who stand out globally. Michael Jordan and Jay-Z are entrepreneurs who have managed to build unbelievable fortunes on their own. But the question is, which of the two moguls leads a more luxurious life? In this video, you'll see a fierce battle between Michael Jordan and Jay-Z. So, let's fight! Before we get started, I challenge you. You have to click on subscribe and activate notifications, check the option all. But you have to do that in less than 5 seconds. You got it? And if you can, write in the comments #AllAboutSubscribe. Alright, let's get started. Yacht. Both Jay-Z and Michael Jordan have plenty of money to spend as they please. But which one is more ostentatious when it comes to luxury yachts? Jay-Z, for example, has chartered an amazing vessel for a break on the high seas to enjoy a family holiday in Croatia in 2020. It is the 350-foot-long superyacht called Lana, capable of carrying up to 31 passengers and accommodating up to 12 people in its 8 cabins. And to spend a week living this experience of high privacy and luxury, the rapper and his wife had to pay $2 million. Michael Jordan, in turn, has already been seen in a mega vessel known as Mr. Terrible, a little toy that is valued at no less than $21 million. But without a doubt, the most luxurious he has ever seen is the superyacht Joy, a gigantic 220-foot-long vessel built to the highest quality standards, capable of offering everything imaginable. Inside there are 7 cabins, capable of accommodating up to 12 people, offering maximum comfort for all on board. To entertain himself during the trips, there are several environments that Michael Jordan must enjoy a lot, such as a complete gym so he can keep his physical shape, a beautiful pool with hydro massage, and of course, even a basketball hoop that certainly couldn't be missing. With all this, there's no doubt that this boat can meet the needs of the NBA star, but to enjoy all this luxury is necessary to spend a good amount of money. To have an idea, just to rent it for a week it is necessary to pay around $811,000, and if Jordan had bought it, he needed to invest around $80 million. So it is clear that Michael Jordan wins this round. Exaggerated luxuries. Michael Jordan and Jay-Z have plenty of money to spend, but which one of them flaunts shopping more? If there's one thing Jordan likes to spend on, it's luxury watches, and he's already been spotted with the models. A $30,000 Rolex Skydweller, a $72,000 Roger Dubuis Excalibur Spider Pirelli, a $90,000 Lang & Söhne Datograph, a $140,000 yellow gold Rolex GMT Master, a $145,000 Urwerk UR202, an Urwerk UR210 Royal Hawk $167,000, an RM032 Diver Flyback chronograph for $170,000, a $200,000 Rolex Daytona Platona, a $250,000 Rolex Daytona with a black dial, a $1.25 million Ulysses Nardin Royal Blue Mystery Tourbillon. Jay-Z, for example, has an expensive jewelry collection. An example of this is his solid gold chain, which is valued at $234,000. In addition, he is fascinated by branded watches, having numerous models such as a Cartier Crash Skeleton with an unusual shape that costs around $160,000, a Patek Philippe Aquanaut chronograph of casual contemporary design that is worth around $200,000. From the same brand, a Grandmaster chime with a double face and alligator leather bracelet, an accessory that costs $2.2 million. A $2.5 million Richard Mille Tourbillon split seconds chronograph. A green sapphire Richard Mille made valued at $3 million. Already as a gift from his wife on his 43rd birthday, he got a luxury watch filled with diamond stones by Hublot brand, an item costing $5 million. On another occasion, it is speculated that in 2010, Jay-Z surprised Beyoncé with something unusual, a private island in the Florida Keys worth approximately $20 million. In addition, the rapper is passionate about works of art. As he sings in his songs, he invests good money in paintings, such as The Work Equals Pi, which was bought for $253,000, and The Work Mecca for $4.5 million by the artist Jean-Michel Basquiat. In all, his art collection is estimated to be worth an impressive $70 million. As Jay-Z spends more money on shopping, point to him. Cars. Which of the two has a more luxurious garage, Jay-Z or Michael Jordan? Michael Jordan, on the other hand, has owned the following cars. Corvette C4 currently priced at $30,000. Aston Martin DB7 valued today at $35,000. Corvette C5 from $40,000. Cadillac XLR-V from $45,000. Mercedes-Benz SL55 AMG valued at $50,000. Land Rover Range Rover valued at $70,000. Porsche 930 Turbo Cabriolet valued at $140,000. Mercedes-Benz S600 Lancer auctioned for almost $200,000. Porsche 911 Turbo S valued at $210,000. Ferrari 512 TR estimated at $220,000. Ferrari 550 Maranello estimated at $250,000. Bentley Continental GT valued at $265,000. Ferrari 599 GTB Fiorano estimated at $300,000. Porsche 993 Turbo S for $330,000. And even McLaren Mercedes SLR 722, a beautifully designed sports convertible that because it once belonged to Michael Jordan is being auctioned off for almost $700,000. But it is speculated that his most expensive vehicle is a Bugatti Veyron that he bought after retiring. It is a supercar equipped with a 1,000 horsepower engine that is capable of reaching a top speed of 250 miles per hour, and in its most complete version, it can cost as much as $1.9 million. Jay-Z and his wife Beyoncé have a fleet of very luxurious vehicles. For more comfortable rides, the couple invested in a Mercedes-Benz Sprinter, a van that was customized to meet all the requests of the owners, so the car must be worth a lot of money. As a gift to Beyoncé, the rapper has already bought her a 1959 Rolls-Royce Silver Cloud convertible, a historic car that oozes style and is worth at least $1 million. On his 41st birthday, Jay-Z's wife gave him nothing less than a Bugatti Veyron. Costs in the United States, in its most complete version, the bagatelle of $1.9 million. After Jay-Z appeared in the music video Lost with a Mercedes Maybach Accelero, it was rumored that he owns this unique car, which could be worth around $10 million. And the most expensive car ever owned by the singer and his wife, and one of the most expensive in the world today, is a Rolls-Royce Boat Tail. The vehicle, which is made to order, only has 3 units sold so far and costs £20 million or about $28 million. Since Jay-Z has an insurmountable garage, point to him. Jet. They have already reached a financial level that gives them peace of mind and comfort, especially when it comes to air transport. Jay-Z, for example, has already received gifts from his wife Beyoncé. One of these gifts is nothing less than a private jet, the Bombardier Challenger 850. Being the largest executive jet of the brand, the plane can comfortably accommodate 19 passengers, depending on its configuration. Being able to travel from Europe to Asia, the aircraft is a great option for those looking for a lot of space in a sophisticated flight. And some sources say that Jay-Z's jet was renovated and customized to offer even more comfort, having invested in this gift of $40 million. Michael Jordan is not left behind in this dispute. The model of the basketball player's jet, for example, is the Gulfstream G550, one of the safest and best performing air transport in the world, capable of reaching speeds close to the speed of sound. The interior of the jet is very comfortable and luxurious and can hold up to 16 passengers depending on the configuration adopted. To get an idea of the price, it is estimated that Michael Jordan's aircraft cost around $60 million. So Michael wins this round. Most expensive mansion. Both are successful men, and because of that, they can live in impressive mansions. But which one of them has the most expensive residence? Michael Jordan, for example, owns another property in Highland Park near Chicago, Illinois. The mansion sits on a gigantic plot of almost 7 acres, more than enough space to house everything the former athlete likes. Right at the entrance, with the number 23 on the gates, you can see that the house belongs. The basketball star. Entering the front door of the residence, we find a large living room superbly decorated with an item of classic and sophisticated furniture. But what is most striking about this room are the huge window openings overlooking nature. The interior of the house is very spacious, possessing around 32,600 square feet, divided into 9 rooms. The NBA legend is known to have built the property entirely from scratch over 4 years, finishing construction in 1995. And that's why the property has been customized to Jordan's tastes, with rooms to suit his needs, such as wine cellar for storing wines, golf course, games room, gourmet chef's kitchen, full gym, cigar room, among many other things. Not to mention, of course, having an outdoor basketball court and another fully covered, something that could not be missing in a residence built by Michael Jordan himself. But it seems that the fact that the mansion was custom built by the star is not enough to attract buyers. That's because he's been trying to sell it for almost a decade and has been unsuccessful. To get an idea, in 2012 the mansion was advertised for around $29 million. Already in 2015 he decided to give it a super discount, having brought it down to $14.8 million. Meanwhile, Jay-Z's most expensive and most exotic home is a concrete mansion located oceanfront in the city of Malibu, California. The couple has just made history with one of the most expensive homes ever bought in the United States. After all, it is 5 acres in total area and is located in a very prime region. The impressive 40,000 square foot home was built in architectural structural concrete, using 7,645 cubic yards of concrete. Surrounded by green areas, the house offers plenty of privacy and may also be able to spark creativity. After all, the construction details are minimalist, highlighting the natural beauty of the beach and the reflection of the sky in the pool area. And the price paid for this eccentric mansion was a whopping $200 million. So it is clear that who wins this round is Jay-Z. Business. Far beyond Michael Jordan being a basketball player and Jay-Z being a rapper, both are successful businessmen. But which one of them has more thriving businesses? His hunger to succeed in life forced Jay-Z to become an entrepreneur. After all, no record company wanted to invest in his music at the beginning of his career, so he launched his label Roc-A-Fella Records. Already one of his most recent projects, founded in 2019, is Marcy Venture Partners, a venture capital firm that raises funding and invests in more than 20 companies, for example of singer Rihanna's lingerie brand Savage X Fenty. Another success story of Jay-Z is the music streaming platform Tidal, founded in 2014. In 2022, Tidal operated in 56 countries and hosted more than 70 million songs in all genres. He also has, since 2008, owned the entertainment company Roc Nation, which encompasses various artistic sectors, being divided into talent agency, sports agency, record label, film, and clothing line, among many other artistic sectors. The company has signed contracts to handle the careers of several artists, such as rapper J. Cole and Rihanna, among many others. In addition, Jay-Z is the founder of the cognac brand Dus and the high-end champagne brand Armand de Brignac, which sold over 500,000 bottles in 2019 alone. Michael Jordan is not far behind in this dispute. Already one of his biggest investments by Michael Jordan was in the Charlotte Hornets, a professional basketball team that competes in the NBA. Apart from that, he also invests in several other businesses such as a NASCAR racing team called 23XI Racing, the Miami Marlins baseball team of Major League Baseball, the sports betting company DraftKings, among many other businesses such as sophisticated restaurants, golf courses, and even car dealerships that bear his name. And we can't forget all the income he makes from advertising, being considered one of the most marketable sports figures in history. He has earned tens of millions of dollars being the spokesperson for the biggest brands in the world, such as Nike, Coca-Cola, Chevrolet, Gatorade, and McDonald's, among many others. As both entrepreneurs have diversified businesses, we have a draw in this round. Net worth. Michael Jordan and Jay-Z are self-made black men who have built billionaire wealth. But which one of them is currently the richest? On the other hand, being considered the best basketball player of all time and one of the most powerful celebrities in the world, it is a fact that Michael Jordan has already accumulated a huge net worth over all these years. To get an idea of values, it is estimated that during his career as an athlete, he received around $90 million over 16 seasons playing. A very small amount compared to the size of his current fortune, because Michael Jordan earned much more money off the court than actually playing. To give you an idea of the size of his business, the market value of his team Charlotte Hornets is $1.3 billion, with Michael Jordan being the main shareholder. Due to his enormous influence, Jordan is well known for the products that bear his name, being considered one of the best-selling athletes in history. The partnership made with Nike, for example, yielded a lot of returns for the company. In 1984, Nike created Jordan's signature shoe, called Air Jordan. It was so successful that the demand for the shoes even brought a wave of shoe thefts at the time. Today, Jordan's product line continues to do very well. It is estimated that Jordan's products at Nike make around $3 billion a year. And this certainly explains the value of his $1 million contract, which is around $100 million per year. A figure that puts him among the highest paid athletes in the world, but with the difference that he retired decades ago. And it's no wonder that according to Forbes magazine, Jordan became the first billionaire player in NBA history, with a net worth of $2 billion, an amount that places him as the fifth richest black man in the United States. Sean Corey Carter, on the other hand, has already made a lot of money selling his millions of albums and doing gigantic tours. But without a doubt, Jay-Z's greatest source of wealth has come from his companies. According to Forbes magazine, Jay-Z has a giant catalog of his music and music by other artists, investments worth $95 million. His cognac brand Dus, meanwhile, is worth at least $120 million, while his entertainment agency, Roc Nation, is valued at $140 million. In 1999, Jay-Z launched his clothing brand Rocawear, which was a resounding success in sales, generating at its peak $700 million in annual revenue. Until the rapper sold the company in 2007 for $204 million. He also invests in the stock market, having about $220 million invested in companies like Uber, SpaceX, Sweet Green restaurant chain, and Ethos Life Insurance. Already with the sale of his majority stake in Tidal to Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey, the rapper pocketed $297 million. But his biggest financial gain to date was in 2021 when he sold 50% of Armand de Brignac to LVMH for an impressive $640 million. With so many successful companies and investments, it's clear how Jay-Z became the first billionaire rapper. By 2023, his net worth was estimated at $2.5 billion, a figure that promises to grow further. By a small difference, Jay-Z wins this round. Point for him. At the end of this fight, we had 3 points for Michael Jordan against 5 points for Jay-Z, being the rapper the winner of this battle. But if you believe that there are still other arguments to defend one of the two, right here below your best justification. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel Dios to satisfy your curiosity.